Okay, this is the part 2 of What If Deku Was the Son of Meliodas and Elizabeth. Let's get right into it. Okay, so I left off at that he came in the entrance exam and I was talking about Deku X Momo and stuff like that. Nobody replied because my first day I don't have any subs, so no one replied. So I just gonna wait with that till maybe when he's fighting All Might in the season in canon. But let's go right into it. So he goes into class 1A. He sees Bakugo and Ida arguing because Bakugo has his foot on the desk. So when Deku came in, Bakugo said, "Oi, Deku!" Then he was really mean to Deku, and then Ida stopped him, and then Aizawa came up and said, "Class is starting. It took you guys, I think, about 1 minute or 3 minutes to shut up." And then Mr. Aizawa said, "We are going to take a quirk adjustments test." But then Uraka said, "Aren't we supposed to go to the orientation?" And then Mr. Aizawa said, "Heroes don't go to orientation. We are the class 1A. We have to be good. I have to know your quirks good. So we're gonna get ready to go outside, go in the wardrobes and get ready." And then after that, they came outside. Everything was normal. Everything was normal until Deku's score was much stronger. He got number 1 on everything. Not everything. He didn't get number 1 on the ball throw, but that's because Uraka got it because she had infinite, because she has 0 gravity. But all the others, he got 100,000. He didn't use his full strength even. He's a little, a super little. And then Aizawa said, "Wow." But Deku said, "That wasn't even my full power." And then everybody's jaw went down. They said, "What is your full power?" I think, and then Deku said, "I think I'm gonna destroy the ball and make it into dust if I use it." And then Aizawa said, "Okay, how much percentage of the power?" Aizawa said, "Use 50% of your power." Then Deku used it and it came to a different universe. So it came all the way to a different universe. I'm gonna say it came onto the Dragon Ball universe, and it came to Goku, and he fell. Goku fell. Head got in a rock, and he got stupid. So I'm just gonna say something pushed him into a rock. So it's nothing connected. We're not gonna get Goku and stuff in it. Maybe, I don't know, if you guys want it. But yeah. So he got everything so strong, and he beat everybody, even Mr. Aizawa. And did I give him a overall? If I didn't give him, I say I gave him it, and it wasn't normal, but he had stronger quirks and he got stronger. He was like the half of Mirio. Yeah, so not that weak like in the anime, in canon, but he was really strong. So he had Dian strength and a lot of that, yeah. Meanwhile, in the 7 Deadly Sin universe, they tried to find a way to get him back, they have tried to find him everywhere. They have talked to Merlin. Merlin is trying to make one right now, but it's really hard to travel between worlds. They've tried almost every world. They've also tried Dragon Ball Universe, but that didn't work so good because when Goku saw them, he tried to kill them, and Meliodas took down Goku. So that was that. But they tried. So Merlin said, I think I'm gonna be done in 5 months maximum, and then what's called the others said, do start now, we have to get him back. So and back to the My Academia universe, he beat everybody, he copied everybody's quirk in the whole school, and he goes a lot around. He doesn't know how to copy quirk, he just do it automatically. So yeah, so then I'm just gonna go to the wait 2 seconds. I don't remember that much from canon, but I'm just gonna say that I'm on when the alarms came. Okay, so the alarms came, and everybody screamed, everybody ran, and then Deku had a feeling. He just saw the media in his eyes. He went outside and saw the media. He said, "Why are you all running? It's the media, but you're in the number one hero school in the world. Why are you running? You should be protecting your place. It's the media, but in the future, it's probably the villains, and you have to attack them, not run." And then everybody everybody thought of what Deku said, and they thought he said, "Yeah, why are we running? We have to fight." Also, and then he trained. So after that, he just felt something. He felt that Shigaraki or someone was there. So he just felt it. But and he went there. He saw somebody, but the person just went away instantly. I'm gonna say that Deku took his quirk, but copied his quirk. Yeah. So yeah. So after that, they did. I didn't really remember what it was. I think it was a exam, and if you make it, you can go to the USJ. So I'm just gonna say Deku nails it in 3 seconds. Everything is right. He writes long sentences. Everything is right. The best, everything. The best of all UA history combined. Everything. So everybody was shocked, but Deku was getting ready to go to the USJ. So at the USJ, he felt the presence coming, and when they were there, portals came and villains came out. I'm gonna say that Deku copied all the villains' quirk and fused them into one quirk, or put them into one quirk side thingy. The villain quirks he put into the demon side. He has the Meliodas' demon side, and then he put the other good quirks into his god side, the goddess side. So he's really strong now, and trained everything. He trained everything. So he beat everybody instantly. Teleports, like he uses. If you have he teleports everywhere and just knocks everybody out. and absorbs their energy, because I'm gonna say that one of the villains had that quirk. So he did that. So he got real energetic, and then Shigaraki said, "Kill him, Nomu." And then just Deku just looked at the Nomu, and the Nomu exploded. And then Shigaraki said, "What?" And Shigaraki said, "Kurogiri, retreat! We have to get out of here." And then when Shigaraki was trying to get into the portal, Deku cut his arm off. So I'm gonna say that no, I'm not going there. Yeah, he cut his arm off, and then all the people saw it, and they was just shocked. They was freezed up and was pretty scared. But All Might was super impressed by Deku. So he and Deku learned something, that he could use the past members of One for All's quirks. But I think I'm gonna say that Deku already copied, when he saw all the members and Alpha on his mind, he copied all their quirks automatically. And then he woke up and he had their quirks. But he's still gonna learn the mastering of the quirks and the history. But Deku told All Might that he could get the quirks of past members and meet the past members in the One for All. And then All Might was shocked, and All Might said, "That's why." Then I'm gonna say that everything was normal. Deku did everything good, really good. So he did everything so good that he asked for free, because he said, "Where are you, father and mother, son Meliodas and Elizabeth?" So he got free for a month, because he did really good, and he had super strength and super intelligence, super intelligence, because many of them. So he could learn what happened in class, every class too. So he had free, and then he said to All Might and Inko, "I really love you guys. Thank you for letting me in, but I have to find my real parents." And then they understand. So they tried to said, "We could help you," but then Deku said, "No, I have to find them on my own." And then Deku, "I'm not coming back maybe for 2 months, so I'm gonna be out." But what by school? They said I'm just gonna say he had free for 2 months, yeah. So I have free for 2 months, and I have super intelligence and stuff, so I could learn it automatically. But I'm not protect Inko from. And then he said, "I will do." And then Deku went out. I'm gonna say that he had dimension quirks and portal quirks, because of Kurogiri and stuff. He combined all of them. He could go through dimensions. So you can say what Deku remembered which universe it was, how the rules of the world was. So he teleported, and then he saw his mother and father, and he ran towards them, and they saw him and just was shocked. So they went and hugged him, and then they said, "What happened?" And then he said, "I was teleported to another world, and I lived on the streets for 2 months, and then some people adopted me in to live with them. I was teleported and I learned so much about my powers, and I got so many new powers. I got your 2 powers, so I combined them. So I got a copy power. So when they took your powers, I copied all. So I have all of you guys' powers fully. And they got shocked. They said, "What?" And Bon said, "I don't believe you." And then Bon said, "Wanna fight?" Bon said that. And Deku said, "Gladly. I missed this." So he fought Bon, and Bon just got annihilated. So Deku tried to not kill him, but damage him. So Bon he would have been killed if it was normal, but he stopped. He couldn't do anything anymore. So that means that Deku beat Bon, and he tried Meliodas wanted to try against him. He beat Meliodas easily too, and Meliodas said, and they did something check how strong his healing was. His mother tried heal. It was 2 birds that Meliodas Bon by accident crushed 2 birds. They were dead. So and then they did a healing contest, and then his mother Elizabeth healed it, but it couldn't fly because its wings got shattered, so destroyed. But no, it could fly normal. But then when Deku did it, he healed them completely. He could fly higher. He was stronger. Everything. And then everybody was shocked again, and they said, "You're stronger than all of us." And he said, "Yup." But oh, I miss it there, guys. And he hugged everybody. But then the threats from everybody, the commanders, everybody fused. They went to the Dragon Ball universe because of that guy. They saw Goku and Vegeta fuse, so they fused together, everybody. So they had a power level of 500 million, but and Deku's power level is just, no one knows actually. Deku don't even know it himself. So, and Meliodas' full power is 1 million. Not full power. His full power is 10 million. What the heck? And Elizabeth is 1 million. Everybody else is 500,000. No, 1 million, over 1 million, 2 million, because they trained a lot. So, and Deku is much stronger than all of them. But Deku didn't know that, so he got beaten by the villains combined. But then Deku felt rage inside him. He became half god, like in this hand and the mark. And his hair got fully yellow though. And he got the demon on the other hand. He got wings. He was super it looked really weird. He had Meliodas' powers full and everything. So he just saw I'm gonna say that now his power was over 1. I'm gonna say it was over. That isn't his full power though. He thinks it's his full power. Everybody does. And it was 1 billion. So everybody got shocked. So the only way they thought to beat him was to everybody. Even the good people fused with him. But they couldn't do that. So Deku annihilated them and took their powers. Because I'm gonna say that Deku had power taking. So take all the powers. He took all the evil people's powers, because that form gives him taking some powers and stuff. He was half. He did some. became a Super Saiyan, the first Super Saiyan transformation, because I'm gonna say that when he went through the portal in the start, he went to the Dragon Ball universe, because I'm gonna say that the portal came out of the sky and then to the ground, and it was universes till he fell to the ground. In the middle of the portals, it was universes, and then Deku accidentally, for he learned his copy, so his copy was super on, just so super on, and he copied all the power from there. So I'm gonna say that Deku has the 9 tails, and he also has the he's a Super Saiyan. So he had super. That's his first transformation, and plus his powers and stuff. He didn't use other powers. He has a lot more powers. But I'm not gonna let Deku use. If he use every power at once, his power is gonna go down. But because I'm gonna just nerf him a little. It's not gonna do anything about him. If he gets full power, every power he has combined, the full power, full forms, everything, he will lose. Half of his power will be sealed, just sealed in a demon and goddess amber combined, because it's too strong. So, but he will still be OP. So he had also a god mark, because a demon mark, I have to give him a god mark too. So he had a god mark. Wait, how long is this? Yeah, this is okay though. He had a god mark, and he could. He was super OP, but he still had his powers. But Meliodas Shield said he will get consumed by darkness and evilness and everything with fight in him if you don't seal rid of his powers. So Meliodas sealed half of his powers. He still has 500. No, that's not his full power even. His full power is probably 1 trillion or more. A quadrillion or something. But he sealed his half a power. So I'm gonna say that in that time he only knew about 1 billion power. So they locked half of it. So we had now 500 billion. No, not billion, million. So now he was there for so he went back after a month. It only went a day, and they said, "What happened? Didn't you find them?" I said, "Yes, but what? How long has it been?" He had a feeling, and he said it was just 1 hour. And he said, "What?" And then he had a thought, okay, I'm gonna go back out. It's gonna probably take 2 months. So he came there to the 7 Deadly Sins universe back, and he made everybody got immortal. I'm just gonna say, and stuff, and it's a curse of the 7 Deadly Sins. They learned it now. Everybody's immortal. The good people is immortal. So he was there for, I'm gonna say that he said 3 months, then it's gonna be there for 30 years, but they don't age, none of them age. So Deku, I'm gonna say that Deku stopped aging when he was a little older than Meliodas' type. He was 15, yeah. He stopped aging then. I'm gonna say he's 15 now, because I have to, or it's gonna be too weird. So he's 15. I'm just walking around my bedroom and saying it, so I'm really stressed, because I have to do my homework and stuff combined and everything. I'm doing this anyway. I'm gonna do 2 or 3 videos a day. I have this together is 2 videos, but I'm probably gonna make 3 videos a day in the weekends. Yeah, but in the school days I'm gonna make 2, because it's gonna be a little hard for me. So yeah, back to the story. Wait, let me see. Yeah, I have a little more time. Back to the story. Deku fought let me think a little. Wait, where was everybody's from Mortal, and he was there for Turtler. He could use his full power, his full power, half of his full power though, because he always gets sealed half of it. So he has half of his full power. So 1 trillion. Wait, 500 billion. Yeah. So he was super strong. He learned all the techniques. The good people was immortal. So he learned techniques from Guild Hunter and everybody. So one time he learned about his copy powers and copy techniques and everything. So he had super speed from the other world. So he went to the whole world and got a lot of powers. And so that happened. And he said 30 years. It's gone 3 months. So he said, I have to go back. Why can't I stay? And he said, I have to go back to them. I'm in a school. Though, what a school? It's a learning place. Yeah, so they said, okay, but we have to come with you. So they came, and so I'm gonna say that it was the before the what is this called? Before everybody was interviewed. So everybody was in a place and talked, and then before it was what is it called? I'm gonna come back. I have to think. Okay, I remember the US Sports Festival. Right before the US Sports Festival, everybody was there, and they just. I'm gonna say he was away for 1 week because 1 week is 30 years there. I'm gonna say that. So he trained a lot. So yeah. So he was going to go to back to normal, but the 7 Deadly Sins and his mother and father said, "We'll come with you." And then a big portal came when they interviewed everybody. In the background, a big portal came out. A really big portal, and out came Deku and the 7 Deadly Sins and Elizabeth. And I'm also gonna say, I remember the name of the pig that could eat stuff and become it. It was Hawk, but he also had Hawk power. I'm just gonna say that. So Hawk too. And then everybody went to them and everybody said Deku, not Deku, Izuku. And he said hi, and he said in his mind, why did we have to land here? Why had we have to go here? So yeah, so they said, you're right on time to the UA Sports Festival. And Deku said, I love this day. I'm so glad I came here right now. And then Deku went to and registered himself. And then the battle was gonna start, or the Sports Festival was gonna start in 1 day. But everybody question what behind was. He said his family, and he said Meliodas and Elizabeth was my parents. And All Might talked to Meliodas, and All Might became really good friends, and Inko and Elizabeth became very good friends. And then in the sports festival, Meliodas said, use 0.00000, a lot of 0.1% of your power, okay, or you're gonna kill somebody. And then he said, okay, fine. And then he used that. And I'm gonna say that the Shinzo versus Deku fight started, and Deku didn't know what his quirk was, but he got his quirk. So, and then he said the things in the anime, and Deku answered, and then Deku didn't get hypnotized or controlled, and Shinzo said what, and then Deku just looked at him, and Shinzo just fainted, just looked at him casually, and with a little I'm gonna say that he got Alzheimer's. He used a little bloodless, a little, super little, that made him fall down. So Deku won in not even 30 seconds. And then the other fight. I don't remember the fights, but everything went normal until Deku's fights. He beat everybody. And I remember the Todoroki fight. Deku said, it's not his quirk, it's yours. And then Todoroki used his quirk. Everything happened the same, but Deku beat him easily. He used one technique, the Bloodlust. He didn't use anything else. And then in the Bakugo versus Deku fight, Deku was a little angry at Bakugo, so he used 0.000, a lot, 0.2, 1% more than the other one, and Bakugo just flew into a wall. But he didn't die, he just got out of the ring and just got a little hurt. Not little, he got hurt. Not actually so super serious, but he got hurt. This is his face when he looked at the people. Yeah, I'm gonna say it was like that when he used Bloodlust. So, okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you. This is going to be his hero outfit. These clothes. It's mostly Meliodas' type, but also Deku combined in a way. It's green. So that's his hero outfit. Everybody thought it was weird, but actually he has some armor on his side of his hands and on his he has armor on the side of his hands, and that's the only difference from the photo. He also has gloves on his hands to not get hurt that much. The ones from after when they went to the island and he got it from the girl. So so after that, so he beat everybody, came number 1. I'm gonna say that Bakugan come number no, I don't think so. Let me think again. Yeah, Todoroki became number 2. Bakugan became number 4, but the person with the dark shadow got number 3. And Bakugo got really angry stuff. They had to contain him in some chains and stuff because he was gonna explode everybody. Bakugo really has anger issues. But the video is so long. I'm gonna just end in a little bit so I get the point I could remember. So after the sport festival, he went home and the 7 deadly sins and Almighty stuff taught, and then and he slept. So I'm gonna end it off here. Thank you for watching and peace out.